Hey guys, hit pause here. I'm gonna try to make a video here showing a problem that I'm having with my AI. Basically, if you look at my pathing, I have a disconnect right here, which I actually want, and I have a spawner here that spawns AI. Now, what I want to have happen is I want the AI to randomly wander around inside of here, but I don't want them to attempt to cross this border. Now, they seem to function perfectly fine as long as they're in here, but as soon as they try to pick a spot out here, they get hell-bent on picking a spot out here, and they'll never pick anything else. Just really quickly, I want to show how I'm actually doing it. I'm literally just getting a random point in radius, and I am actually drawing a debug line, so it will draw a pink line from the point that they are to the point where they want to go. Then I say move to that destination. I have this piped in right now so that they're making a lot of decisions really fast, so you're going to see them spam it out. They're going to change direction constantly. But what you'll notice is that as long as they're in this nav cluster, I guess is what it's called, in this nav cluster here, they'll randomly go in all directions 100%. But as soon as they accidentally pick this cluster and try to make a nav point over here, every single time that they try to pick a new point, it's on this cluster. Every single time, and they get stuck right here. So here it is in action. Takes a moment, but you will see quite quickly what I'm talking about. I'm going to hide the nav mesh. It's building the nav data. Okay, so I'm going to hide the nav mesh. Here he goes. You can see the pink lines of where they're going randomly all over the place. Notice the ones that have picked points outside. Okay, notice the ones that haven't picked points outside. Completely random, all directions. They're able to pick points to the left, up, down, right, all directions. They're moving around perfectly fine, but look at the ones here. They're constantly picking points outside, and it never stops. They'll never ever, once like I said, they were fine before, but once they pick one out here, they're never going to go back in. They're never going to try to pick back on this cluster. Why is that happening? I have no idea, and I really need help because I cannot figure it out. Like I said, this is the only thing that they're running, is to get the random point in radius. I have this blank. I did try adding nav data, which was fed in, but that didn't work. I tried setting this to the recast, use the default area. That didn't work. One thing that is different about my map is that I have a persistent level where all of the nav data is, basically all the nav data is located on the persistent level. These other maps are streamed in, okay, and as they stream in, that builds the nav mesh, okay, and that was kind of what I expected. So I don't know if I'm supposed to put this particular block of nav volumes like in this level, because I did notice this setting here. If true, the nav mesh will allocate fixed size pool for tiles, should be enabled to support streaming. I am streaming these levels, but I'm streaming them right in the beginning, like for now. They just basically stream one right after the other, okay, basically. So that's the problem, and I really hope that somebody knows what I can do differently to make sure that this doesn't happen. I really don't know. They don't behave any differently. I'll even hook that up. I'll tell this to be recast, show you one more time. None of that seems to do anything to solve the problem. Once they choose outside, they constantly choose outside. They never try to choose back in here. The other thing that flips my mind too is that there's actually nav data right on the other side of this wall, and it's really not all that far away. And once or twice you'll see them pick over here, but they never keep picking over there. Of course, this is all one connected nav piece right here. This whole hallway is pretty much one connected piece. But as you can see, I've set the data, and they're just, you know, they're still totally stuck right here, trying to find their way out there. Never again picking another direction. Here comes blue guy. As soon as he makes the mistake, he's now officially stuck out there too. And this guy, he's fine. And these guys are fine. They're doing the right thing. Okay, they're doing all directions, every direction, totally randomly, perfectly fine, exactly how I want them to behave. Obviously I don't want them doing the behaviors that fast, but these guys are stuck because they chose once and now they're choosing there forever. So thanks for watching, guys. Any help would be very appreciated.